Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today's video is very exciting because it's about a handbag and we all know how much I love handbags. So each time I buy myself a new luxury bag, I tend to do some kind of like unveiling video like this. So I'm basically going to talk a little bit about why I purchased the bag, then I guess talk through the details of the bag, like a little mini review, first impression, and then I'm going to show you what I fit inside. So if like you don't want to hear me ramble for like 2 minutes about my emotional story to buying this bag, then you can just like skip ahead. So those of you who watch our videos regularly will know that I recently left my corporate job, quit the 9 to 5, and I started my own business, which has been super exciting. I'm like almost 3 months. No, two and a half months in. And also those of you who follow me on Instagram will know that a few weeks ago I also paid off my student loans. So I'm officially debt-free completely, which is another very exciting milestone for me. And I kind of felt like I wanted to purchase myself something a little bit special to kind of mark these milestones, because like they're both a pretty big deal. And I guess especially for starting my business, like thinking back 2.5 months ago, I went through like a really traumatic experience with my breakup, and I literally almost like gave up on all of this, on my entire business. I was like, I can't do it. I'm giving up, like this website of design, I'm just gonna delete it. Like I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna go beg for my job back and we're just gonna forget about it. So it's kind of crazy for me to look back now and see how far I've come, and the fact that I have actually done this, and the fact that I'm doing so well. I officially like surpassed my income in my old job for the month of January. I made more money. I made well more money than I was making in my corporate job, and that's another huge milestone as well. So for me, this bag is sitting right here on the floor. This bag is not just a bag, it represents a lot of things, and I've just decided, you know what, I had the savings. I wasn't planning on spending my savings on an expensive bag right now, but I just decided I loved the bag. I saw it come up on my Instagram. I follow this little designer handbag reseller in New Zealand, and I really liked it. I've always loved this bag. It's been something I've wanted for a while, and I just decided to treat myself. That's pretty much it. I felt like this was going to be something really special that I can keep in my wardrobe forever, and that will always remind me of all of the, getting a bit emotional, but this bag will always remind me of everything that I've accomplished, and I guess overcoming all of those obstacles in the first few months of launching my business, and to remind myself that anything is possible if you just stick with it. And oh yeah, this is a lot of emotion to unload onto a handbag, but it's a beauty. It's a beauty. Okay, we're gonna reveal the bag now. I think I'm gonna turn my brightness up a little bit though, because it's a bit dark here. So as you will have seen by the title, I bought the Givenchy Antigona. I think that's how you say it. And as I mentioned, I actually bought this secondhand. I think full price this retails between, like, in New Zealand dollars, depending on the conversion rate, it's between like $3,600 and $4,000. So it is an expensive bag if you want to buy it at full price brand new, which is why I opted for secondhand. And I always, when I'm shopping for secondhand bags, it's always at least 50% the full retail price, and this was below 50%, so I was pretty happy with the deal. It is in pretty good condition, to be honest. Like, it looks brand new. There's no major scratches or dents. The zipper is still in fantastic condition. The only thing that's actually wrong with it is there's a slight dent in the strap, which I don't even know if you'll be able to see this on camera. Can you see it? Can you see it? Basically, when someone's been storing it, the strap tends to fall below the bag like that, so they've just set it on top and stored it, and it's made a little bit of a dent. But to be honest, I don't care about that. I think it's still beautiful. This is a particularly special kind of style of bag to me. I don't know, when I used to work part-time in retail while I was at university, just 1 day a week, and I remember one of my colleagues was also super obsessed with designer bags, and the Givenchy Antigona was something that we would always pull up on Net-a-Porter in the back room on the work computer and just like stare at it. And I used to say like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait till I have a job where I can afford to buy that bag. And so I guess when this one popped up on my Instagram and I saw the price, and I was like, that is such a good deal and it looks in amazing condition, I kind of just went for it. It took a couple of days to think about it and then decided it was going to be mine. I had been on the lookout for a new larger designer bag for a while now, because as you will have seen in my handbag collection video, I had a YSL tote bag which I wasn't super happy with. I've just kind of come to realize that I actually really adore structured handbags. I love something with a top handle with a zip, and the YSL tote was very slouchy, very casual, and although I liked the look of it, I liked the idea of it, I just didn't find myself using it as much. So I have chucked that one on Trade Me. I'll put the link down below in the description box just in case any of you are interested in purchasing it. But the idea is that I'm selling this one and this is the replacement, and it's got everything I love. It's got a shoulder strap, it's got top handles, it's got a zip, and it fits my laptop. The idea with this bag is that I can take it with me to any sort of like work meetings that I have with clients. I can take it to cafes and do my little remote working because it will fit like my laptop, my umbrella, my glasses, everything in here. As I mentioned before, this, oh, I don't know if I did mention it before. This is the size medium of the Antigona. This comes in a small and also like a mini or a micro. A lot of people say that the medium size is like huge. There isn't actually a large. I think there was at some point, but they discontinued it because no one bought it because it was ridiculously huge. And a lot of people say that this one is too big, but I am 5'11". I'm going to cut to some shots now of me wearing the bag. So I am quite tall, and I felt like I'd be able to pull off this bag, and when I put it over my shoulder, I don't find the straps sit too high up on me. You know, there's a decent amount of space between the straps and my armpit. I find it really comfortable. And yeah, honestly, after watching other people's video reviews on YouTube where they talked about how massive the bag was, I was a little bit scared, and then I went to pick it up and the woman handed it to me and I was like, oh, it's so much smaller than I thought, just because I was so hyped up in my head that I was getting this massive handbag. And for a minute I looked at it and I was like, is that even gonna fit my laptop into it? It looks very small, but it does. So I think what I'm gonna do now is kind of like go through and show you what I can fit inside my new Givenchy bag. Oh my god, I love it. I've just been sitting it on the bed in my office for the past 2 days, just like staring at it like it's beautiful. It's just a work of art. Anyway, let's use it. I really love the chunky zipper as well, and it's nice to have a zipper. My other thing with this bag is I really want to travel with it and use it as a carry-on, which is what I did once with my YSL tote, and I just got annoyed because it didn't have a zip on it, and then like it got like squished when I was going through customs because it wasn't very like sturdy or robust like this one. Yeah, but let's put my laptop inside. So I have the MacBook Air. I think it's like a 13-inch, and I put it in a little laptop sleeve, which is just from like Typo. It's super old, but I just like to protect my laptop a little bit, especially because of the chunky zipper on this and putting your laptop in. It is gonna like scratch it a little bit, putting it in and out. So the 13-inch MacBook Air fits in perfectly. You could probably get a slightly bigger laptop in there if you have like a Windows or some other model that's a little fatter. I think it would still fit. The next thing I have is my blunt umbrella because it rains so much in Auckland, so you always gotta have your blunt umbrella in case it just starts to pour with rain. I have 2 glasses case here. One are my sunglasses, which I probably showed in a million what's in my bag videos. They are these Dolce & Gabbana ones, which I also purchased secondhand, if it will focus. I love these though. They're really simple and black, and then they've got this cool white and blue pattern on the inside, but I just feel really chic and cool when I wear them. Next, I just have my reading glasses, or the glasses I wear when I'm at the computer, I guess. These are Specsavers from the will.i.am range. They're tortoiseshell. They're just the ones I've been wearing the most at the moment. Headphones. I have 2 pairs. I have my Happy Plugs, which are basically like AirPods. They're wireless headphones, but they're pink. And then I also have a backup pair of headphones in case they stop working or they run out of battery, because I forget to charge them. This bag does also have a zip side pocket on this back and 2 open pockets on the side inside here. I would show you the inside, but it's like completely black, the lining, so I know it's just not gonna show up on camera, but it's kind of one big compartment and then 2 side pockets on either side. So I'm gonna put my headphones into one of the side pockets. I will say it gets a little bit tricky to get into when you've got your laptop in there, because it does take up a lot of space and you're trying to like awkwardly fit things on either side of it. Next up, I have my wallet. Again, this is very old. It's been in all of my what's in my bag videos. It is a Kate Spade wallet. I like to have a really small compact wallet just so that it will fit into any bag, because I change bags quite a lot. I have this big one, but then I have a lot of smaller ones, so I just want to be able to slide in there easily. Next, I kind of have like a bunch of various like beauty things. I think kind of want to get like a cute little small bag to put them all into so they don't get lost, because it hasn't been an issue in any of my other bags, but my other bags have kind of like a lighter or more pale lining, so you kind of just open it up and you can see everything, whereas I feel like I'm going to lose a lot of things in here because it's got the black lining. But I have the lipstick that I'm wearing today. It is a Burt's Bees one in the shade 502 Suede Splash. I really like these lipsticks. They don't come in the fanciest packaging or anything, but I just find them really hydrating, and I just love this nude color. I also have a hand cream, nothing that exciting, don't even know what that brand is. I have this lip balm by Stila. I have some Listerine Pocket Fresh Mint breath things, some Dettol, and a little clear elastic. So I'm just going to chuck this into the bag. I'll probably regret it later. I could put it in the side pocket, but usually what I do is I put my phone into the zip side pocket, so I'll just unzip it for now and slot it into the back there. The last thing for now will be my journal. I don't carry this with me everywhere. I don't journal every day. I usually journal between 2 and 3 times a week. Journaling has been like awesome ever since like my breakup and starting my business and everything as well, just writing down all the feels. I also have a pen. It's in a little Ted Baker pen case, just because I don't want any pen ink leaking in ink. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Pen ink leaking in my handbag is what I meant to say. Maybe that's not even a tongue twister. I just slur my words so badly. So that is everything zipped up into the bag. It's zipped up super easily. There's probably still a bit more room, but it is starting to get quite heavy. That's a comment a lot of people made in the reviews. There is a car alarm. This is rude. I'm trying to film a very important video here. One of the things that I saw in other people's reviews here on YouTube was that this is quite a heavy bag on its own, even without any stuff in it. But I guess that's just something you kind of have to like deal with, being such a robust, strong like leather and with big straps and zippers and everything. And even though my YSL tote bag was like super light, I didn't end up liking it. And to be honest, I haven't found this like abnormally heavy, like my arm is gonna fall off. I used it for the first time attempting to go out yesterday, ran all the way to the bus stop, then realized I'd forgotten the gift cards to get my hair done, so I ran all the way home, then ran back to the bus stop, still missed my bus, so I had to walk back home again. Long story short, I was carrying my bag that entire time, and it did get quite heavy, but I still managed, so it's a thumbs up from me. One other thing that I think would easily fit in here if I wasn't bringing my laptop, or maybe wasn't bringing my journal or my umbrella if it was a super sunny day, is this water bottle. I've already tried it out and it fits in there great. This is a Yeti water bottle. I got it on my trip to Vegas. As you can see, it says Las Vegas on it. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about the bag for now. I think it is a really, really classic bag. There's a lot of debate in the bag world about whether this is a classic, because I guess it's not like a Chanel classic flap, or it's not a Lady Dior or a Louis Vuitton Speedy. Like, it hasn't been around for like decades and decades. But this bag, I think it was 2012 that it first came out on the runway, and it has been like a hugely, hugely popular bag since then. This exact shape, this exact type of leather, it's been around since then. So I feel very like confident in this purchase that it does have a kind of an element of a classic about it. And when I showed it to my mum yesterday, the first thing that she said actually was like it looked like a doctor's bag, which I really like, and I think that style is really classic as well. I also love that it has silver hardware, and yeah, I haven't had any issues with the leather scratching yet. I haven't used it that much yet though, to be honest, but a lot of other people said like you don't actually need to worry about this kind of shiny leather scratching. It's not too bad. And yeah, I'm really excited to use this handbag, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment below with any other videos you would like to see in the future, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!